guys, this is Anastasia, and we are still on this coronavirus craziness. I'm gonna take it off so I can talk to you. But reason for my video today is to talk about horror story as a landlord. And no, I'm not gonna talk about toilet that you're getting phone call in the middle of the night, so you need to unlock it and clean it, all these bad things. No, I'm gonna talk about Section 8, because every video that I'm doing for you, I'm talking about benefits of dealing with Section 8 program. And today I'm gonna talk about one bad thing. And what we are talking about is getting a tenant who is not her intention was not living on a property. Let me tell you how it's work. So Section 8 is issuing a voucher, and participant of the program has 3 months to find the property. If they're not gonna find the property in 3 months, they're gonna lose voucher. And it's not easy to get voucher. I know in California some people are waiting to get this voucher for 10 years. You know, here in Ohio, again, from my information, from what I know, it's taken about 3 years to get a voucher. So everybody who has voucher gonna do anything possible not to lose it. And we are in the middle of this corona craziness, and not many landlords are putting their property for rent or showing them even if you have a property. So what's happened with us, and I'm gonna share this with you. I got a lady who come to the open house, you know, and it was 5-bedroom house. It's a duplex actually. And she told me that she's in love with the property, you know, she's gonna stay there for 2 years. She even signed a contract for 2 years, which is another no. Never sign a contract for 2 years. I don't make this mistake that I did, because from my point of view, what I was thinking about, it's like if you have a contract for 2 years, you have a tenant locked for 2 years. But this is not true. You know, and how it can backfire if you get a terrible tenant, you cannot end a lease with him, you know, but if you have a good one, you can always sign a new 1-year lease. So first thing, never sign 2-year contract. Second thing, what I'm gonna talk about, that this lady, what happened, she signed 2-year contract, she moved into the unit, and in 2 weeks she started making problems. And making problems, I'm talking about she wants out of this unit. Her intention was not to rent this place. It's not in the greatest neighborhood, but unit was completely done, you know, and you cannot rent a unit that it's not in a good condition, because Section 8 you have to pass inspection. So we just passed inspection, and in 2 weeks she started making complaints. And because, you know, we're good landlords. Whenever you have something that need to be repaired, I provide a form that need to be filled out. You send it to me, and maintenance guy gonna be there 24 to 48 hours, and he gonna fix the problem. So when she figure out that this is not the way she can get out of the contract, her only way to get out of this contract is to complain to Section 8 that she got a slum landlord, and property she cannot live there because it has so many problems. And they gonna give landlord 3 chances to fix the problem. And if landlord is not responding, then they're issuing new voucher to the tenant, and she can move on. But what's happened in this case, you know, she is not filling out this maintenance request form. She is not talking to me. She is not picking up the phone. I try go to the property a couple times, explain to her that she need to fill out this form, and then I'm gonna do the repairs, whatever she need. And what this lady is doing, she is vandalizing the property. So, for example, she complained to the city of Cincinnati. She called inspector of city of Cincinnati and says that her plumbing is not working. And, when I got a letter from city of Cincinnati, she never tell us. I got a letter, but it took a couple of weeks. So my handyman went there and he pulled out of the pipes. She put mascara there, she could put batteries there, she put some hairpins, she put some tissue, just to make sure that it's not working. So he sent me a picture of all these things, and I get back to her, trying to be nice, telling her that, look, it's not how it's gonna work, you're destroying the property, so you're responsible for the repairs. So right now, here's the invoice, and you need to pay this bill. She became furious, she yelled at me. She was telling me in my face, she was telling me that I know how system works, and you're gonna fail inspection 3 times, and I'm gonna be out of this, bad place. I cannot live here. I never intend to live there, but I know how to work the system. So to make it short, she made a couple complaints. And when I was getting a letter, I was sending handyman there, and she would not open the door. And I have all this, on record. I write it down, I have all these text messages, I have all these pictures. So I talked to the landlord, and you have to understand, when you have a Section 8 tenant, it's not that easy that you talk to her and saying, look, you want out, get out. I don't want to deal with you, get out. The thing is that Section 8 is involved. And they have forms saying it's mutual agreement to terminate lease, and usually you can sign it and tenants can get out, but not in a case when they just moved in. When they just moved in, Section 8 is telling me as a landlord and tenant that, guys, you're under contract for 1 year and you cannot terminate the lease. So only way for landlord to get out of this situation is to file for the eviction. Only way for tenant to get out of the contract is to continue complaining, and if landlord 3 times fail inspection, then she's gonna be issued a new voucher. Again, not case with us, because we are responding for the request for repairs when we're getting them, but it's taking 1 month to fix the things that can be fixed in 48 hours because I'm waiting for a letter to arrive to me, and then I'm aware of the problem. To make it short, we file for the eviction, and here in Cincinnati, eviction, it's about $400. You have an attorney who represents you, and usually a judge giving 7 days. You wait 2 weeks before the court date, and after court, a tenant is giving 7 days and they're out. So it's really easy, and that was the reason why I really like Cincinnati. It's landlord-friendly state. But in her case, what she did, she hired a legal aid. And this legal aid recommended her to ask for jury trial. And jury trial, she I don't know why she did it. She was thinking that she's really smart. But what's gonna happen, we're gonna go for a jury trial. And it's gonna take about a year for jury trial to even, start. So all what landlord gonna do, they're gonna respond to this request for jury trial. We're gonna agree to jury trial, and if she gonna lose, which, we have all the proof and everything, so she gonna lose, she gonna be responsible for all legal costs that landlord paid. Her credit gonna be ruined, but I don't know if she cares or not. But this is a nightmare to the landlord, because of the mistake, and I completely take blame on me as a property manager. What I didn't do, it was my mistake. Lady was so sweet. Her kids were in love with the apartment. She wants to move in as soon as possible. I don't know what's happened, how I didn't check her criminal record. And right now, when we are preparing for court, when I check criminal record, guys, she has like 13 different cases. including fraud, including destroying of the property, including trash on the street. It's another thing, this landlord, she did not clean her trash, you know, and city of Cincinnati, they're usually very fast, and ticket it's about $150. And I put it in a contract. I recommend you to put it in a contract, you know, when tenant is getting ticket or property is getting ticket because of tenant action. Tenant is responsible for paying ticket. And I sent her a ticket and she refused to pay it because it's a duplex, and she's saying it's not me, another tenant saying it's not her. But again, in a contract it says that if property is getting ticket, it's 50-50. Each unit pays 50% for a trash only. But I am just telling you that it's not fun. This is the first case that we have like this. And I know it's gonna take time, but what this lady did, you know, she need to find this eviction, fight it. Because if she would not fight the eviction, she gonna lose voucher. You know, it's in Section 8 rules, if you're getting evicted, you're gonna lose voucher. But she gonna lose voucher sooner or later, you know. This landlord, he decided that, you know, if she's like this with me, she's the same with other landlords, so I don't care how much it's gonna cost me, so he gonna go all the way. And I'm 99% sure that he gonna win jury trial. But again, you know, if you're thinking about jury trial, it's gonna be 12 people who are sitting there, right? And 12 people gonna decide, and you don't know this people experience, you know. If they're landlords, it's one, but if they're renting all their life and has this attitude, like, I know most of the people think that landlords are rich fox who is living off the tenant and they can afford, you know, and let's help this poor lady or something like this. So you never know what's gonna happen. But I mean, we have all the proof that her intention was not to live in a property, and she's vandalizing the property. I also filed with her case manager, you know, sending all the proofs that she's destroying the property. But this video was for you guys to realize that it's gonna be some issues when you're dealing with any tenant, really, with any tenant. But if it would be cash tenant, it would be much easier, you know. We're just gonna let them out of the contract, ask them to move, or the situation would never happen in the first place. So Section 8 is great. I love most of my tenants, you know, like I would say 99% of my tenants never give me a problem. Hardworking people, you know, moms who are taking care of their kids, and I love to provide great housing to these people, you know. But sometimes we're getting a problem. Just want you to be aware. If you like the video, please like it. If you think that somebody would benefit from it, please share. And as always, I really appreciate you supporting me, and I'm wishing you a great holiday season. It was Ask Anastasia. If you didn't subscribe yet, please subscribe. And if you have some comments, you know, I would appreciate you leave it down below. Okay, thank you guys.